Go. Hello everybody. We are going to work on ionic compound formulas. And over on the right hand side here I have a table of common cations and anions. That's the different kinds of ions. And I'm going to use that table to try and find out the ionic compound formula, the ionic formula for hydrogen sulfide. The first thing I'm going to do is go over here and find the hydrogen ion. There it is there. That is H+, or I might have remembered that one, or I can look it up. And then I have to find the sulfide ion. That's going to be a -1. And there it is there. So put the S there, and that's got 2- on it. Okay. Now, that means the sulfide ion's got 2 negative charges, and the hydrogen ion's got 1 positive charge. That doesn't balance yet. We're going to need twice as many. We're going to need more hydrogen ions to balance. And there, that balances now. So now we have the formula H2S. Now if I was to just write that without the charges on, that works as well. I could just write H2S. I don't need to write the charges on if I already know them and I know how to balance it up. Now the next one I want to look at is silver oxide. That one is pretty similar. I need to find silver on the list of cations or positive ions, and there's silver there, and that's got a single charge on it. Put that there. Just remember that's got a plus. Either remember it or write it in, it doesn't really matter. And I need to find the oxide ion. The oxide ion is over here. There it is. 2-. Once again, we've got the same kind of problem. We've got plenty of negative charges. We've got 2 negative charges, but we've only got 1 positive charge. So I'm going to increase the number of positive charges. Whoops, why isn't my pen working? There it is. Ag2O. Or if I was to write that, just write it out plainly. Ag2O. That's silver oxide. And that's going to balance up because, of course, the positive charge there's 2 of those now, and there's 2- charges, and these 2 positive charges balance those 2 negative charges. What about ammonium sulfate? Okay, well, ammonium sulfate. I have to find the ammonium ion, and here is the ammonium ion over here. Now the ammonium ion, NH4, and that whole thing has got a 1 positive charge on it. Now this one's a little bit different from, say, silver, because this has got, 5 parts. It's got 1 nitrogen atom and 4 hydrogen atoms, but overall, total charge is just 1+. The sulfate ion, you can see that over here. And once again, that is a little bit different because that's got several atoms, SO4, and that's got a 2- charge on it. You can see the charges don't balance up yet, but we can fix that. We need to have more ammonium ions. We need to increase the amount of positive charge, so we need 2 of these. We're going to put this in brackets. Now when we put the 2 on it, that means the whole thing gets doubled. We don't want to put just a 2 here because that's going to be pretty confusing. You don't know whether you've got 8 hydrogens or how many nitrogens you have. It doesn't really make sense yet. But if we put the brackets in, it all works. Now we've got 2 positive charges and we've got 2 negative charges, so that's how you write ammonium sulfate. Hopefully you're getting the idea. Let's try copper oxide. There is copper. So we write Cu2+, and we've got some oxide over here, O2-. Look, the number of positives and the number of negatives, they add up the same number, they balance each other out, adds up to 0, so we don't need to change that one. The last one we're going to try is the iron sulfate. Now this iron is 3, so this is it's got a 3 charge on it. Over here we've got an iron with a 2 charge, 2+, but we want the iron with a 3+. So we're going to write the Fe, oops, make that an E, and that's going to be 3+. Then we have the sulfide. There's our sulfide over there. That's got 2-, 2 minus. Now if we, alright, we've got a bit of a problem now, because if we double the sulfide, we're going to have 4 minus charges, 4 negative charges, but we've only got 3 positive charges, so it's not going to balance, so we can't just increase this one. So we need to find out how to get these both to add up to 6, and that will do it. So well, 2 3s are 6, so I can put a 2 there, and 3 2s are 6. So now I've got 6 negative charges, and we've got 6 positive charges, so now it's all good. That's how you do it. Now you might have noticed, just have a quick look at this, FES. I'm going to change the colour on my pen. We've got a 3, okay, 3 plus here, got a 2 minus there. There's a 3 here, and a 3 appears over here. Well, a 3 appears over here. And there's a 2 here, and the 2 appears over there. So the numbers change places. If you have a look at that, you find that you've got your 3 here becomes a 3 here, and the 2 here becomes a 2 over this side. So that's how that works. Now, have a bit of a think about that, and I've got 10 for you to try. Now, some of them are pretty straightforward, and some of them may be a little bit tricky, but I've put them up there for you to try. What I'd like you to do is give them all a shot, send me your answers by email, and I'll let you know how you go. You can ask me questions. Okay, see you later.